Thursday walkthrough brought to you by Carle, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. Welcome back to the Thursday walkthrough. Martin O'Donnell here, joined again by Coach Lovie Smith. And Coach, coming off a nice win on the road. All the talk last week about it had been since 2007, Illinois winning a non-conference road game. Good to get that one done and passed, but what did you learn about your team? What was it like on the sidelines going down early 13-0 against the Huskies?
Well, Martin, in an ideal world, as you're going through non-conference play early in the year, you would like to see a team, be put in a situation where there's adversity that hits you. In an ideal world, on the road too. So we got that early on. We threw an interception for a touchdown right away. They put us on our heels. But what I saw is we regroup, and then we start relying on exactly who we are. We got back down to the basic fundamentals, quit making mistakes, and got ourselves out of that hole.
Well, and, one of the ways getting out of that hole was James McCord hitting the long field goal. How helpful is it to have something like that early in the season for him as a first-time kicker, but also you and as a coaching staff understanding what his range is like and what he's capable of?
Well, it was big. And, of course, going in, first off, he went through a legitimate training camp battle to win the position. He has a strong leg. And he's just been steady throughout. But you need to be able to do it in a game. The opening game, he missed his first kick. So he needed to come back this way. But things worked out where we got momentum back and had an opportunity for him to kick the last one. 53 yards, and he stepped up and hit it. You saw the excitement on his face. He put ourselves in a great position. We didn't take advantage of it because we had total momentum coming out for the second half, but James has been really good.
Well, and one of the things that I think you've at least seen through two games this year so far is, really the defensive pressure seems to have stepped up this season versus last year, led by Wale Butiku up front. Talk a little bit about the guys who maybe aren't finishing with the sacks, but kind of the total team effort with respect to whether it be blitzers or some of the guys eating up blocks up front. How have you, I have to assume you're happy with the way that the defensive line has played so far, especially with respect to rushing the passer.
Yes, and it's easy to talk about Wale, when you're leading the country in sacks after 2 weeks. But there is a whole lot more. In order for an outside pass rusher to have success, need some inside push. Jamal Woods, Jamal Milan, our interior two starters, both have played the run excellent. There's a lot been said about the sacks, but tackle for losses. I think we've had 12 and 11 going through. But we do want to put pressure from a lot of different areas. And just not the front four, I might add. Jake Hansen, of course, has gotten a couple of timely sacks. We want to rush our linebackers, and I'm talking about all three of them. So we want, offense to have to prepare for 7 guys that could possibly blitz.
Well, and, looking to this week, obviously Eastern Michigan coming in to Champaign, a tough team coming off of a bowl game last year. What's one thing that you specifically want to see your team improve upon this week?
We're making a lot of progress in a lot of different areas, but something that's pretty simple that can really, really beat you. It's easy for me to talk about the takeaways. First game, no turnovers. We had 3 this past week. But things that should be easier, though, I'm going to go to the penalties. Penalties can really kill you. On the defensive side of the football, 2 weeks in a row, we've had targeting penalties. That puts our team in a bind, and we had a couple more possible ones. Can't do that. It's kind of as simple as that. And then the celebration penalties. These are things that should be easy, but that can cost you. That's 30 yards. Big play by the offense. We have momentum. You lose it a little bit when you're kicking the ball out from farther back. So these are some things, the penalties we have to clean up and just keep making normal improvements, and we should be in pretty good shape.
Well, and certainly looking forward to, again, the improvement here from week 2 to week 3. But I just have a couple other things on my mind here this week. I was sitting, yesterday and thinking, and just kind of looking at the sky, and maybe you can help me answer this question.
Okay.
When does it stop? When does it start becoming partly sunny and stop being partly cloudy?
One more time.
When does it start becoming partly sunny and stop being partly cloudy?
That's a tough question.
Thank you.
Once I get in a position where I can answer which one came first, the chicken or the egg, I think I'll be able to answer that one too. Right
like
now.
Glass half full, half empty?
Glass half full, half empty. There are a few like that, and I don't know if there's a true answer.
Something to think about. Finally here, I assume you've had grape candy or grape soda somewhere along the line. Okay. Why does that grape flavor not taste at all like real grapes?
That's another one that's pretty. All I know, well,
I'm getting comfortable for this one. I'll buy you some time.
All I know is that I understand the grape part, but I separate them.
Oh,
all right. I just see the grape flavor is the grape flavor. I don't really associate. Same name, totally different area though, as I see it.
Potato.
Similar.
Good. Wonderful. Well, Coach, thank you for making time. Again, looking forward to the game this week, and thank you for stopping by the Thursday Walkthrough. The Thursday Walkthrough brought to you by Carle, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
Looking for a card that gives you more? Illini Visa Rewards Card. Earn points every day to fly any airline, anytime, no blackout dates. The Illini Visa Rewards Card. Available only through U of I Community Credit Union.